Well, hey there, it's Catherine from CatherinePooler.com. Welcome to a special video hop celebrating my friend Ardyth. She reached a milestone, 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. So there are lots of prizes up for grabs. Make sure you leave comments below on the videos to be entered to win. We are giving ink pads away. So there will be 2 ink pads up for grabs on every single channel. So hop along, leave your comments, subscribe to the channels you like. If you're new here, I hope you'll subscribe to mine. I'd love to see you back here. And if you're new to Catherine Pooler Inks, I wanted to show you a little bit about them first before we dive into the project. So our inks are made on a foam pad, and foam pads release ink really easily to any surface. So you can see I squished down with my finger, and then you can see how much ink was left behind on my finger. So imagine what that's going to do to your stamp. It gives you a fully inked stamp, and then when you stamp, you're going to get a beautiful, solid image. It's just awesome. So here are a couple colors that I'm using. This All That Jazz ink pad, when I pulled it out, oh, I have some glitter on there. So that's an easy remedy. I just took a little bit of tape and just laid that across the surface of my ink pad, pulled it off, and it pulled all that glitter off. Now, because the ink pads release ink so easily, you may find that you need to re-ink your pads from time to time. So we carry ink refills in all the colors. So re-inking your ink pad is really easy. Just gently squeeze the nozzle, rub it across your ink pad, and you're all set. I really like to do some ink blending after re-inking an ink pad because if you use a life-changing brush, it has really soft bristles, and rub it over the top of your ink pad, and then it helps the ink distribute throughout the pad evenly, and it's a win-win because then you could do some ink blending like this. These inks just take a couple seconds to dry, and that gives you a little bit of time to do some beautiful ink blending. Now, also, it works really well with direct to paper, so at any given moment, you can have matching cardstock for any ink color that you own. Then water reactiveness. So add a little water, you get that popular water splotchy looking background that's so fun to play with. So that's just a quick intro to our ink. So let's dive into the project. I'm going to start out using my Misty and our Midnight Black ink pad and stamp the greeting. And then I'm going to work with this gorgeous color palette for a fun holiday card. If you have trouble with color combinations, head over to catherinepooler.com/party after you do the blog hop or the video hop, because we have a color combo download over there with a color wheel and lots of project suggestions for great color combinations to put together for your next stamping project. But I'm using the Boughs and Berries stamp set. I'm stamping this gorgeous poinsettia. In this stamp set, there are 2 different sizes that you can make. And then there's all this fabulous greenery to stamp around the poinsettia. So I'm just using Lime Ricky and Grass Skirt, and I'm even going to grab All That Jazz and do a little bit of some blue leaves. How about that? A little unexpected, super fun. The poinsettia is Samba and Coral Cabana, which are colors that are similar, but just a couple shades off from each other, so they look really great together. When I'm doing a lot of stamping like this and using a lot of different stamps with a lot of different colors, I like to kind of do a little bit of pre-planning first and kind of mount all of my stamps. I have tons of blocks, y'all. And so I take them all and I lay them on top of the ink pad they go with, and it just works out really easily with this. Now, did you notice that little boo-boo? So this was the perfect opportunity for creative embellishing to cover up that boo-boo, but I took our new chalkboard frame dies and I used the largest one, and this is going to create a great frame that I thought really popped this card up to another level, and it covered up that boo-boo, so another win-win. I had a bunch of my 3M mounting tape that I had already cut into thin strips. I just kind of attached them to a block. I was going to make a shaker card, and then I decided to do something else. So luckily I had them on hand. They were all ready to go, and then I could pop up that frame. And then I had some die-cut flowers for the Boughs and Berries just sitting on my desk, and I thought, you know what? I think that would look really, really good with a little popped up layer on there. So I stamped that, and then I added some Tinseltown sequins, and I'm done. I had so much fun making this card. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you're inspired. If you haven't subscribed already, I hope you will subscribe to my channel. I would love to see you here again, and leave me a comment and let me know how many holiday cards you make, and what is your favorite theme for sending out holiday cards. Do you like rustic? Do you like whimsical? Do you like kind of vintage and old-fashioned? I'd love to know. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Ardyth, for letting me be a part of your celebration, and I will see you again soon.